What up, folks? Vinny D back with another fucking fantastic video. And I just don't even know what to talk about, but I just felt like I need to come back and make another video, bro. So I'm back. Beard's coming in prominent. I'm back to having a male haircut. Been reading this book, The Obstacle's the Way. I have been doing the things that I said I was going to do. Focusing on a business model that is, recurring, own the delivery. It's having its ups and downs, but I'm already making more money from this business than I was from my last business in terms of actual profit. I'm doing more work right now, but not like busy work, like just, I don't know, things are interesting. I thought I had something like profound to say. I really don't. But yeah, dude, just been locked in. Just cutting back all the distractions. I recently just cut people out of my life, like the most hardcore like thing I've ever done. I don't know, I just got to a point where I'm like at what point do I stop putting up with this shit? And then it's like, it sounds corny and like kind of like foo-foo, but I've read this book recently called 10x is easier than 2x, which is not even, I don't know why it's not really even in alignment with like this thought, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm like would like the better version, like would like the smarter version of me continue to put up with this shit from these people? And then I just like, and I've just reflected so much over like how much it's just like investing my energy and like time into the wrong people and saying yes to the wrong things over the years has been more than anything what has held me back more than anything. In terms of like the progress there where I want to be in my life. And so yeah, bro, I just cut off a bunch of shit. And yeah, bro, like lately I've just been in a lot of rooms like that I feel I don't belong in, right? So needless to say, things are getting better. I'm like getting a more, I don't know, I'm making more money, I'm getting more clear vision. I don't know, it was like a slight shift in my mindset, and it's just like, I think that was like the thought that I had going into this video that made me like actually pick up and start recording, was that there isn't like, there's no destination. Like it's like, I'm not trying to get on that like that like psychedelic, or like I don't even know if it would be considered psychedelic, but I don't want to get on like a thought track that's like too out there. But it's like there's really no, I'm like sitting there on the couch and I'm just thinking like there's really no destination, and it's like in my mind it's always like, when I make this amount of money, then I'll, or when the business is this big, then I'll, like, but it's like, dude, like that deep dissatisfaction within my soul, I don't think is going anywhere. Like, I've had the hot chick, I've had the business, I've had like the things, and it's like, you might as well just like fucking buckle in and just go hard as fuck. and like really fall in love with the work, because like what else you fucking really like obviously there's other fruits that exist, right? And like I imagine myself one day to be a family man and have like a wife, potentially children, that like that's like a thing for me. And there's other things I enjoy too, like, you know, more on like the like altruistic, purpose-driven side of it. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like it's all just service. And so I don't know, I was just thinking, I'm like, like I think one of my biggest like hurdles with my internal belief system is that like there's gonna be this like point where it's like, oh, like once I get to this point in revenue, or like this like dollar amount, like liquid cash net worth, like then some like it's like, and I don't even have like a clear like understand, like I never even in my own mind, in my imagination, had a clear understanding of like what the thing was, like that would like change at that point. But it's like, dude, like the reality based on just looking at the patterns is like I just need to be building and doing the shit like, and that's when I'm like at the most peace anyways. Not to say like I'm definitely like the type of guy I like to like get still and like, you know, I like go in the woods and take some like mushrooms or something, like some shit like that, you know. But it's like, but like the reality of day-to-day life is like, dude, I need to fucking just go to work. And I fought that for a long time, and like now it's like I'm finally getting to this point where I'm like, dude, like I want to be doing the work. Like that's what I want to do. It's like before it was like I want to work to escape, to like gain freedom, which like I still want to obtain a certain level of like just ability to do whatever the fuck I really want to do and not have to like worry about money as like a stressor, and I'm not there yet. But at the end of the day, it's like even when I have that dollar amount, it's like I'm still gonna like do the shit. Like what else am I gonna do? Like, you know, like what are you gonna fucking do? Like that's like how I'm gonna serve the world anyways. And it's just like a complete mindset shift. A couple things, other things, just to note on. But so recently just acquired a new client, also the biggest deal that I've ever closed in my career. And I didn't do it by myself. My business partner helped me close the deal. We were like a dynamic duo of like closing. That's how we've been closing deals with our clients. It's working, so whatever. But basically it's this guy. He had like a $680 million exit from like a private medicine practice, and and then he started another one, right? And then he started like this like similar to like a gym launch thing, like with what Alex Hormozi did with Gym Launch, where it's like just like an all-around like licensed system for gyms to like grow and like give them all the systems and all the shit they need to do it, and the guidance. And so he's doing that but with like medical practices. And so the deal that we just did is to come into that business and help scale the organic content, as well as like manage the paid advertising as well, but all like produce, distribute, manage, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, let's just be real as fuck right now. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, I do, right? But it's like at the end of the day, it's just work. Like I had a client recently. I have another client. I'm doing their advertising, and they're an HVAC company, and they wanted to do TikTok ads, and I've had experience with TikTok ads that have worked. Actually, every other TikTok ad campaign I ran has been super successful. And so I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I didn't promise them the world, but I'm like, these are my expectations based on prior experience. And that thing just completely fucking flopped. And so today literally I had to have a really like uncomfortable conversation because like I've already been paid a lot of money from them, and then I also spent more of their money on the ad spend, and like the results were very shitty and very far below expectation. So we had to pivot on that. It's just, you know, these are cool problems to have. I like it. But going back to the other client, the whole reason I even brought that up in the first place, besides the flex, was like I just got to, I'm like, dude, this guy's, you know, he's there. And so I wanted to ask him some questions, and he's like, the first thing I was like, so yeah, like, you know, me being a young guy, like us being a couple of young guys starting this, he's like, what do you mean? He's like, you're not a young, he's like, stop thinking you're young. I'm 26. And so like that like immediately changed the perspective for me, and I'm like, okay, I'm not, okay, I see what you mean. And what I gathered from that is just like, I gotta stop thinking I'm fucking young and that I have time. Like I just need to do the shit and just do it and iterate and it's, yeah. So then another you know, another thing recently that has come to fruition is this concept where it's super stupid, but I have a mentor. I'm also doing the digital marketing in his business, and my mentor, his business partner, is a young guy. He's 29, and so he's just a little bit older than me. And he said this thing the other day, and it just like has been like the fucking it's been like a repeating thought in my mind. And he just said, consistent action plus time equals change. And it's like a reverberated version of something we've probably all heard a million times, but it really just hit for me. Consistent action plus time equals change. And I think about like the shit I've been watching Alex Hormozy for the last 6 fucking years, 8, I don't even know, however long that guy's been making videos. And like his thing is like, what does he say? Well, he says volume negates luck, and you have to do a reasonable action an unreasonable amount of times to get extraordinary results. And really just it's like all it comes down to. And then it circles back to what I was originally saying at the beginning of this video, which is just like there's no fucking destination, bro. Like the work is the destination. Like it's like the work, it's like what we get. And like it's again corny, but it's like it's what we get to do. It's like, this is what I get to do, and I can like put myself into this like all the way into it. And it's like, there's another saying also from Hormozy, you can't be this, I've been thinking about this too, it's like you can't be busy and broke. It's like, dude, you just fucking lock into it and just do it, dude, and just enjoy it. Like you're just taking it one step. You're just gonna keep learning. You're just going to keep learning, you're going to iterate, and you're going to optimize, and then that 10x is easier than 2x book. It's like you work, you figure out what, 20% of the action you're taking is driving the most result, the most output. Then you figure out a way to delegate out the 80% that's not driving that output. Then you make it so you can spend all your time on that 20%. Then you work, and then you get to another point where it's like, okay, what 80% of this can I delegate out so I can create more time for that 20% that's driving even higher leverage activity, and I work. It's just like simple as that, bro. And it's like the only way that you can do it, you just have to, the relationship with failure has to simply be, it's just part of the iteration. It's just part of the process. You like failure is just, it's just part of it. You just need to do more shit all the time, and just don't stop doing shit, because as you do it, you're going to suck, and then you're not gonna suck, and then you're gonna suck at new things, and then you're not gonna suck. It's like it's like an endless fucking game, bro. You can't, like, it's like an endless game that you could just get to keep on playing, and you just continuously get better at. And yeah, it's cool shit. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much all I got. 15 minutes is probably long enough. Yeah, see you.